Towards the end of September 2022, the cast iron roof trusses were removed from the Camellia House. They made the short journey to Hull and have been in the care of steel fabricators Barker and Patterson since then. Each of the trusses was shot blasted on arrival to remove the old paint and layers of rust. They were then given an undercoat of grey paint to prevent further rusting while repair works took place. When the roof trusses were made in 1812, they were each cast as several individual sections which were then riveted together. This would have all been done by hand with a team of up to 3 workmen using hammers. Considering their age and the fact that for most of the last 40 years the roof trusses have been exposed to the elements, they've actually survived in reasonable condition. We've only had to repair small sections of ironwork on the main body of some of the trusses, but the base plates, where the trusses were fixed to the Camellia House roofline, have suffered significant deterioration, and large sections of the base plates have had to be completely replaced. The damage was caused by water and ice over many years, and this had to be remedied to ensure that the trusses could be safely returned to the building. The new base plates were drilled to accept temporary fixings. These are then removed to be replaced by rivets. The process of fixing the rivets is essentially the same as it would have been in 1812, it's just the equipment used that's different. Mild steel rivets are heated in small batches in a furnace. They are regularly turned to ensure that they heat up evenly, a process known as cooking. It's a precise operation, and the rivets are heated until they reach a cherry red colour, around 1000 degrees Celsius. From that point, things are time critical. The rivet is swiftly placed in its housing. One riveter works with a pneumatic hammer operating at a pressure of around 100 pounds per square inch. A second riveter uses a riveting block to apply pressure from the opposite side. When things go well, the rivet is perfectly set in its housing. However, if things go wrong and the rivet isn't set perfectly, the only way to remove it is to cut, hammer and melt it out so that it can be replaced. If the rivet is misaligned or slightly too hot or cool when placed in its housing, it will fail and need replacing. It's a highly skilled and time-consuming process. The trusses will spend a few more weeks in Hull before they make their way back to Wentworth Woodhouse. They'll receive another undercoat of paint before they leave, and the final paint layers will be applied on site at the Camellia House. Fixing the rigid iron trusses and the glass roof that they will support onto a building that isn't perpendicular, it leans forward by about 20 centimetres, and has also settled by around 20 centimetres at one end, is going to be something of a challenge. But we do have a plan, and we'll cover the installation in a future video. So please, subscribe to our channel to make sure that you don't miss a thing.